Hello there, Bitizens, and welcome to the Killer Bits. My name is Francesca, and today is the Trials of Radimus, which is Chronicle's single-player campaign story mode. I've been very excited to see this. It's a kind of neat little mode, and effectively you have 13 encounters, 12 trials plus Radimus, and you unlock a diamond card if you can complete it all, and you earn stars by doing it. So each trial has three sort of challenges. For example, the first trial we have here, Drink Up Me Hearties, where you'll earn 75 copper coins, and then you have different kind of stars you can unlock. Defeat the Drunken Pirate, win with at least 10 health, and win after playing rum at least once. And the thing that I find really neat about the campaign mode is that you need to obviously build decks specifically designed to face, you know, your opponent. So we're going to have to actually be quite creative here with the deck that we make. And I'm thinking, to get started, we're going to want a Raptor deck. If we have to win with at least 10 health, it's worth having healing. And I'm thinking, as a kind of sustain deck, that's maybe the best place to start, especially as we have to also let him play this rum card once and then win. So I'm going to quickly throw together a Raptor sustain healing deck type thing, and then we will jump into the campaign. So let's go to the collection and make a new deck. Right, so I've quickly put together a deck, as you can see down here, Honest Raptor. This is a deck that's being played a lot in Diamond and Platinum and higher ranks. It's basically a healing sustain Raptor deck where you build AP and kill them in the final fight. It's not a deck I've been that interested in playing because I get bored having to go 5 chapters every game. I prefer the slightly quicker decks like the Ariane one or Vanessa or whatever. But this is what we've got. So it's healing, base attack gain, and reach, basically. It doesn't interact with your opponent at all, except to give them base attack, which isn't really a negative interaction unless you're playing 1 AP Ariane. Anyway, so we have anticipation, gain health equal to rival's total attack, plus 2 health. So this is a better cabbage. You see cabbage here gives you 4 health. If your rival is on 2 base, you get 2 health. If you're 4 health total. If your rival's on any higher than base, it's a better heal than cabbage. If they have a weapon, for example, that kind of thing. Then we have base attack gain, healing, reach, barricade, remove 5 attack from your next creature, such as Virago, which is actually, you equip this in the final fight mostly and kill your opponent. Court Beast, again, gain armor equal to your health, so you can make that easier to kill and then kill it with a barricade. You're going to have a lot of armor. Diagonal Sentinel is healing and base attack. Jad is base attack. Sergeant Slimetoes gives you reach because it gives you a weapon. Culinarimancer is healing. Animate armor is sustain. Ice Nihil is sustain. Count Draenor is reach. Rock Crab is healing. Crassy Warrior is draw. Rollo is reach and a little bit of draw and a little bit of armor. KGP is KGP. Anyway, that is our deck. So let's jump back into the campaign and see how this plays out. Now, the whole thing with the campaign is that, you know, you want to try it out. You want to... It's against the Drunken Pirate. You want to kind of try it out and see what your opponent is like. And then based on how your opponent plays, you know, you can adapt your deck. You'll be buying the drinks this time, won't you? Your round. Remove up to 3 gold from rival. If any gold was taken, add rum to both players' hands. Okay, so this is that rum card that I have to be aware of. I'm not entirely understanding what is going on here. Oh, so at the end of the chapter, he's gonna remove gold from me. Okay, so let's mulligan this. We want early base attack gain. Sergeant Slimetoes and Jad is fine, but we don't need Virago or Barricade or Ice Nihil or really the healing for now. We're looking for... Yeah, basically we're looking for that. We're looking for a base attack gain. That will put us on 3 into Crassian Warrior for card draw. But then remember, if we have our gold removed, which is what's going to happen with the Crassian Warrior, if any gold was taken, we get rum to both hands. So we will have rum if we do this. He only has 15 health. We don't really want to play our animated armors yet in case we need the gold for later on. And Slimetoes into Jad will take 15 damage. So we'll just go with that for now. Okay, so he does play cards. Okay, I got this. Oh, so the rum card removes his gold. Did I just discard Slimetoes? I think I just discarded Slimetoes. Oh no. Oh no. Where are my cards? My cards are not showing up here. Something questionable here. Okay, so he got 3 gold and we both got rum. So now we find out what rum does. Yeah, let's have a look. He's got 5 gold. Rum heals for 2. So I have to have played rum at least once. Okay, so what we can see here is that gold is kind of awkward to come by. So we'll go Kizaj into Jad. No, sorry, into Slime Toes. Into Jad. We don't need gold at the moment. That'll put us on 5 base, which means we can slam down on Ice and Hill. Though again, we'll lose the gold from that. We don't need the gold. Like I say, this isn't a very gold-oriented deck. You know, if you were running Ariane, like Miracle Ariane, you'd have a hard time against this pirate, but as it is, I think we should be okay. Right, so he gets base attack, I get base attack. And this is actually a really nice time to, this would be a really nice time to play a Nice Nihil or, you know, something that's based on his total attack, like Anticipation, for example. It could be quite nice here. So there's a cannonball. I mean, because he's an AI, we can play a bit more freely with our cards. Like, we don't have to worry too much about weapon grief. It should ultimately be fine. Hey, so we didn't remove any gold because we didn't have any. And we're going second, actually, so we didn't lose that Nihil gold. We do need to play Rum at some point in this game before we do defeat him. So let's look to do that. These levels, these new maps are really nice. They've done a very good job of that. Okay, so we know every turn he's playing your round at the end. Oh, we got so many cards now, right? Let's have a wee think. So what we can do is we can drain all into Jad. Puts us on 6 base. Throw down the Rum at the end, I guess. No, we'll throw down the animated armor at the end, because the animated armor I'll get 2 gold from, which is good. So let's do it like that, I think. Yep, that looks like a good play to me. Reach into Jad, kill it, use the Rum to get this achievement, and then animated armor. I don't know what he's going to do. What if he gets too much gold? Is he going to... I don't know. Like, at the moment, you know, he's just playing kind of pirate cards. And this is the first one, so I'd imagine it's an easier matchup as they go, but still. Boom. Look at that. Seems pretty good.
Welcome.
And he removed his weapon. See, AI is just dumb. He just seems to be hoarding gold. But now I feel like I should be terrified that he's going to play something weird. I wonder if your round is a card that's been added to the game then, or if it only exists in the context of this Drunken Pirate matchup. I really do wonder how that works. I like how the stars keep popping up, like, haven't defeated him yet. Okay. So here we can afford to take a hit off a Diagonal Sentinel, really. Because we'll get base attack, that'll put us on 7. I don't need the gold. I mean, I could go Ice and Hill into Virago, sorry, Court Beast. Let's just gain a lot of armor, and then if we're on 7 base, we should be able to just kill the Court Beast and gain a lot of armor as well. Which is putting us in a really good position for the final fight. Oh, look at this level design, though. That boat is really cool. I want to be able to play as the Drunken Pirate. Like, they've made him a model, so I feel like we should be able to beat him. And as he's the first opponent, I'm assuming that it doesn't matter that he's not very good. I think that's kind of the point. Hey, okay, so we should gain 23 armor here. And I keep getting Rum. So the Rum thing is interesting because it can kind of bloat your hand. So I do think this deck would actually, against a Miracle Ariane where, you know, you're trying to earn gold, stealing that gold every round and then bloating your hand with other stuff might actually be quite costly. As it is, this has been fine. So this, I'm assuming, is the final round.
I must prepare for battle.
We have nothing to play. We can just heal a lot. We'll slam a Virago down before the final fight. And then let's just play Rum. Why not? Rum. Why is the Rum gone? Well, the Rum is now gone. Play. Yeah, he's not really playing cards. I don't know if he's supposed to be playing cards. Maybe his hand is just full of Rum. And as a result, he can't play anything. Right, so we have to what? Use Rum and defeat him with 10 health remaining. I feel like at this point in time, that might not be a problem. All things considered. Oh, we don't quite one-shot him. So I'm wondering if I'd actually been, you know, aggressing towards him or playing an aggro deck, whether he would have played that differently. Ah, oh, 3 stars. Feels good. So I'm wondering, yeah, if I played aggressively, because he only has 15 health, whether, you know, that game would have gone down differently, or whether the first opponent is just supposed to be a little bit easier. So there you saw the Radimus card. which you earn from achieving, defeating all the encounters, sorry. Right, Linza. I think if we're going against Linza, we'd have to make a weapon removal deck, like a anti-weapon deck. So we might adjust our deck just a little bit, so let's do that. Okay guys, so I've done some tweaking with this deck in order to try and counter against Linza. So we've put in a lot of weapon removal. We have 2 bar fights, we have 2 bashes, and we have 2 Calfoy emissaries. Because I figure if I'm going up against Linza, she's the weaponsmith, we're going to expect weapons. So we've put those in there. We've taken out 1 anticipation, Darox, both of the Romleys, and both of the animated armors. So we didn't need as much gold, so we've taken out some of the gold gain and some of the sustain, and we favored that with weapon removal, because I think that will be good. So let's just jump into the single player now and continue. I didn't actually check what the 3 stars were, so I should have checked that. Defeat Linza, we can do that. Win after defeating at least 6 creatures, we've got 6 creatures. Win after equipping a weapon, we've got weapons. So we should actually be able to do this. So we'll just press play, pick Linza Raptor, and off we go. That is a Drunken Pirate. Okay, well that's a bug. Clearly it's meant to be, you know, Linza and not the pirate. Also, I don't know about you guys, but I can still hear the spinning noise of matchmaking. So hopefully maybe that'll disappear once I do this. We've got bar fight. Do we need bash? Maybe not. We've got a little bit of reach here. We don't, so then we can get rid of this reach. This reach, we don't need healing, I don't think. And we'll go with 1 weapon grief for now to try and get a KGP or something early on here. There's a KGP. Okay, nice. Let me think how we can do this. So I can steal up to 4 health from this. So if we go Slime Toes first, into Draenor, into Jad. I'm thinking she's going to equip a weapon. We'll put this down first, right? Let's just preempt that. We'll also turn the sound effects off so that spinning noise goes away, because apparently it's bugged. And this means we also don't discard this chapter, we'll discard the next chapter, so let's go with that. Spend weapon and gain 8 armor. You don't have a weapon. Oh, she starts with a weapon. Oh no! Oh, I didn't realize she had a weapon to start with. Oh, feels bad. Maybe I should have played it last? I didn't even realize she had a weapon straight away. Okay, that's really interesting. So she starts with 15 health, but she has a weapon. And now she's got a bunch of armor. It's kind of strange. If I turn my sound back on, will it still have that spinning noise? Yeah, okay, no more sound effects. Right, let's go back to the game. Okay, so she's got a new weapon. Oh, right, well hopefully we'll actually hit some weapon grief this turn, because that would be good. And she's used that weapon to get another weapon. But she goes first, so you know, I have to time my weapon grief a bit more sensibly. The good news is we have Calfight Emissary, and he does remove armor, so I'm not too worried at this point. Right, so we have to defeat at least 6 creatures. That chapter I played 3, so we're doing pretty well in that regard. 4 base? This is annoying. I'll take 16 damage. Or 15 damage. But she's gonna spend the weapon, right? Do we play the bash at the end? 3rd? I have to work this out. I feel like we can actually be a bit more free with our health, though. Because we could always, you know, tank Jad for the base attack, but then play Rock Crab. Or we just wait till the next chapter. I mean, it's not really any rush. So she'll spend a weapon, equip a new weapon. So we put this here. In which case we put that there. Right, the Raptor's got gold. Oh, she gained another weapon. Why are you not spending your weapons? What are you doing? She's got loads of tiny weapons. We got a bar fight, though, so that's good. Come on, Bash. Oh, she's going to remove her weapon for me. Oh, I love playing against the AI. They play so weird. Like, here I am trying to predict what she's going to do. She's just going to do Linza things. So 3rd slot was correct. Ah, whatever. Oh, I drew a Krasinor and then discarded it. That feels bad. Feels bad. Oh well, off we go. Up the mountain. Defeat Linza. I can do that. I can do it. Right, we're on 4 base. We want to ideally get some reach here. There we go. Which means we don't actually have to worry about this. This also means we've equipped a weapon. That puts us on 5, which means we can 2-hit this. And then we'll kill this. She doesn't actually seem to be doing anything other than equipping small weapons at the moment. So I'm going to hold off on my bar fight and my bash. I mean, we can always play them in the last chapter, you know. And we'll see if she actually starts to do anything that's, you know, vaguely problematic with these weapons. I think I overestimated the challenge of the AI. I reckon that, you know, later on, I would imagine they get more challenging. So I think that, you know, further through the campaign, you're going to have a harder time. But I do think, you know, they'll begin fairly easy to get people into it and get people interested. Because, you know, it's kind of no fun if you just keep losing. Boom. So we'll take hit. I mean, we just lost our armor there, so it's actually fine. We probably shouldn't have played the rock crab in that regard. I didn't actually do the maths for it. Because all we're gaining is 2 armor, but yeah. Yeah, she's got 15 armor. Oh, no, if she plays, like, you know, use my armor to buff my weapon. Oh, but she might do that. There's definitely a card that does that. Oh, shit, this might be bad. She might end up with, like, a crazy weapon. Okay. We've got Rollo. I think we have to put some weapon grief out. Ah, dear. I'm a bit worried now. I don't have gold for Bash. I think we'll go like this. It'll also remove some of her armor. Okay, she hasn't played anything. We discarded our barricade. It's not the end of the world. I mean, we're on 7 base now, so we can 2-shot Virago and we can 2-shot Court Beast. So that's okay. Right, and we've taken off also, more importantly, we've taken off some of her armor. Because that was also I was a little bit worried about, is if she builds too much armor, if she can then turn that into a buffed weapon. Because there's definitely a card that does that, I think. Then that would be kind of worrisome. Especially with the strategy that we're kind of employing here. Okay, chapter 5. Let's see what we draw. Kizaj, Ice Nihil, Anticipation.
I must prepare.
Right. That there. That there. Kizaj. Something like that. So I'm thinking if she equips a big weapon, it'll be towards the end. I mean, that's what people would do. She's an AI. At this point, we can then remove weapon durability before the final fight. And also, this gives her time to equip a weapon to give us more armor from Ice Nihil. So I think this is okay. Okay, she played Mage of Zamorak, right? I don't even know, you guys. I don't even know. I kind of feel like I went into this expecting it to be more challenging. Not to say it's not been fun. I think it's definitely been fun. I mean, we've encountered a couple bugs, like this pirate up here. But the new designs look really cool. The Your Round card, for example, was kind of neat. And it's also kind of fun to strategize, because we're doing a lot of deck strategizing here in terms of going into each fight to think, you know, what can I do against this opponent? And that's something that's really good for you to do as a player is, you know, spend time thinking about how you could defeat your opponent. And we got 3 stars, which is nice. So it's one of those things that is worth doing. Is it still making spinning noises? Should we find out? It's not. Oh, thank God for that. Thank God for that. So I think it's been quite fun. I quite like this campaign, and it's also kind of refreshing for someone who's played Chronicle for a very long time that they've added something like this. Oh, I get a title? Ah, Adventurer Jagex. That sounds good. That sounds good. Who is this? This will be our 3rd one. We won't do this one today, I think. We'll revisit this later on. Tokhaar-Ket. Did you know that Tokhaar lives in the Kramja volcano? Very tough creatures. Let's see how tough you are against him. Win with at least 6 base attack. Win after having at least 10 armor. So this one, actually, I think we could play our Honest Raptor against... I said I wasn't going to do one more. We'll go on. We'll do one more. We'll play the Honest Raptor deck we put together and see how that works out. But you can see here with the missions, it's showing the pirate again. Sure, how did they not come, like, notice this bug? We shall be the stronger. Into whichever player has the most armor gains 1 base attack. Ooh. Oh, that is interesting. Okay. Holy crap, this has suddenly gotten really interesting. I maybe should have actually gone for more armor gain with this deck then. I'm tempted to back out, sorry, and I'm tempted to back out and then add more armor into this deck to make it work. Okay, so we can Kizaj. Puts us on 3. Draw cards. I'm just thinking I want armor, right? Something like that? Will that give me more armor than him? He's going first. Is he going first? Yeah, he's going first. So actually, that doesn't matter. I don't want to play that at all. Okay, well, we'll go with it and see what happens. Hopefully he won't gain loads and loads of armor. Because this is where it could get risky. If he gains loads of armor and then just flies away with base attack, you know, that could be crazy for us. Deal 4 damage to rival, and he gains what armor from Dark? Dark gives you armor for sure. 4. Oh no! I'm only gonna have 3. Oh, this could be nasty. This could be nasty. Oh, I mean, we could have Slime Toast into that, and then, you know, we would have gained more armor, but I think it'll still be okay. I think it'll still be okay if he gets this one. Oh, it's sad. I can't hear any of his voice lines. Probably because I had to... Did I turn sound effects off? No, I turned them back on. Or maybe I didn't. No, it's still making spinning noises, so that's no good. Okay. Oh, okay. KGP puts us on, what, 4? So we could actually Draenor into Icenhill, into Barricade, into Jad, I suppose? Because I'd have 4 base attack going into Jad, and he'd only hit me for 10. Which I did... Yeah, I think this is good. This is such an interesting way of playing, though. So I need to have at least 10 armor. Do I have to have 10 armor when I win, or do I have to have just stacked 10 armor at some point? Oh, he's removing my armor. Rude. Rude. And I just realized I don't actually have enough health to one-hit the Draenor. I didn't even think about that. Oh, it's fine. You know, we still gained health. And he's done the damage before I gain the armor, which is also good. So we'll gain 8 armor from this, and then 10 armor from the barricade. So we'll be on 18 armor. I have a feeling he won't have 18 armor at that point. No, he has 9. Okay. Oh, I like this. So you can either play this one where you remove his armor, or you could play it where you just keep gaining armor. Hey, thank you for the base attack. And then we lose 10 armor, which isn't good, but we gain 4 from it, so it's actually only 6, and we're on 5 base now. So I think we're okay. I think we're okay. We get 2 armor from Slime Toast. If we could do with a Court Beast, actually, Court Beast would be huge. But we should definitely heal before we play Court Beast if we're going to do that. Icenhill goes there. I guess we'll just slam an Anticipation down at the end for the healing. Rollo. KGP? I feel like just having base attack is good. I mean, alternatively we play Slime Toast, but Slime Toast is reach, so I'm better holding that off in case I want to play a Virago or a Court Beast. Huh, this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. I like it. I like it. See, the problem is, like, obviously these decks that I'm showing you guys are very expensive. It has a lot of diamond cards in it, so I feel like you guys are going to want me to then do, like, beginner or intermediate or low-cost, like, low-cost campaign decks, which we can do. You know, if that's something you're interested in, let me know in the comments below, and I can look at throwing that together. Remove 2 weapon attack from rival. This is actually fine, because I wasn't intending to use the Rollo weapon. I was just using him to gain armor, and this will give me 10 armor? 9 armor. Holy crap, right? Give me your base attack. And then we also heal for 7 off of this. And the reason we're healing is because if I play Court Beast, I want to have a high health pool. So it's worth making sure that I had, you know, a little bit of health here. And that's why Anticipation is quite good. Okay. So we can reach into... We can use Draenor to reach into Dag. We don't really have that much armor gain. So this will steal 3 health, which will put him on... Yeah, that's fine. Healing. Armor gain? 2 armor? I can't hit him is the problem. Do we even bother with KGP? Like, you know what? Ultimately, it's worth playing KGP. Hopefully we won't discard Slime Toast, but if we do, it's not the end of the world. Like, we can figure something out. Or if we discard Virago, maybe we don't play KGP on the off chance that we discard. And then we play Slime Toast in case we draw Court Beast for the next chapter, I think. Right, what you got? You've already taken off all my weapon attack. I mean, I've got more armor than him currently, so it depends how much he gains in these next 2 slots. None. Okay, so we'll get more base attack then. Yeah, take that, Tokhaar-Ket. Take that. Feels good, feels good. So he's on 16 armor, and I'm on 23. Oh, I really want to draw a Court Beast now. That would just be the cherry on the cake for this deck. Who is the stronger? It's always me. I'm sorry. Oh man, Elvarg would be quite fun here as well. With all this space that we have. Okay. Animated armor actually would be a really nice draw as well. If we draw animated armor here, we're on 12 base. We'll one-shot it and gain more than 12 armor. Hey. The question is, do we Virago into the animated armor? No, I think that's probably silly. We'll put this one here. And then just put a heal down as well. I mean, we're going to be on... We won't have the weapon anymore, but we'll be on 10 base, so we can two-hit Virago. And we go second, which means we'll gain from his base attack as well. Remove 1 weapon durability from rival. Oh, rude! It means I don't actually get 12 armor here. I only get 9. What a shame. I only got 9 armor. Oh, that one... Okay, this last round has been particularly fun. I think the Linza one was probably the most boring one. It didn't really feel like there was any kind of strategizing involved, even though I did, you know, put in all that weapon removal. It kind of seemed a bit pointless because she just didn't do anything with her weapons. But ultimately, this looks pretty good. We're on 11 base attack. And we have a... He's got, what, 7? How does this work out? It's not a 3-3, it's a 7-3. Okay, we're on 18 base. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tokhaar-Ket. Hey. Yeah, no mercy indeed. So I reckon you could probably do that entire 3 sets of matches with this Honest Raptor deck that I've showed you guys today. With the sustain and the AP gain and all that. I think you definitely actually could have beaten Linza as well. You didn't need to put the weapon removal in. Although, you know, I didn't know what to expect, so that I did. But this has been really fun. I think it's kind of gotten me thinking a bit more about deck building and countering your opponent, because, you know, you don't always predict who you go up against as in ranked or in casual, whereas in this, you at least you know who you're up against next. This will be Ariane. So it kind of be interesting. Win after playing at least 8 cards. Win before Chapter 5. See, so the Honest Raptor won't work in this situation. Here you're going to have to do something more aggressive. And this is kind of really fun. I think they've done a very good job. I mean, we've had a couple issues with sound effects and stuff, but ultimately, I think it's been pretty good. But let me know what you think of the campaign in the comments below, and if you want me to continue kind of doing this, you know, first impressions deck strategy style of gameplay, you know, where I show you guys the decks that I put together after seeing my opponent, and then kind of go through the match blind, as it were, really not knowing what your opponent's going to do. Let me know if that's something that you like, and you can maybe hit that thumbs up button. We have a video on Thursday, so it'll either be a beginner deck or more campaign, depending on, like I say, what you guys ask for. But I'm pleasantly impressed. I'm not going to say surprised, because I thought it was going to be good. Like, I know that they've been working on this for a while. A couple little things to iron out, but ultimately really, really nice, really polished. But yeah, I've been Francesca from the Killer Bits, and if you like this video, like I say, hit that thumbs up button. Beyond that, if you want to get social with us, we have a Facebook, facebook.com/thekillerbits, and a Twitter @thekillerbits. And alternatively, we also have a Patreon if you want to give us a Kappa coin or 2, patreon.com/thekillerbits. And I have a Twitch, twitch.tv/Jagex. Catch you guys on Thursday. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye!